Hello, this is Alvaro speaking, and in this video I'm going to explain what the heck is Booster. We are now in the era of serverless, and its advantages are becoming clearer and clearer with time. But its complexity is also becoming clearer. Many projects around the world have tried to overcome it, creating frameworks that focus on simplifying how you create infrastructure. So is Booster another one?
Wrong.
Exactly, not at all. Those are infrastructure-focused frameworks. You still need to think about the infrastructure. And yeah, once you have it clear, you can create it pretty easily and fast. But you still need to do the hard part, which is learning about the components, choosing the right ones, connecting them, and configuring them. And this is really hard and time consuming, believe me. Okay, but Booster is a framework for serverless, right? Well, it doesn't have to be, but it can be, and it excels when you use it with serverless. So then what the heck is Booster? Booster is a business logic focused framework. It is in a much higher abstraction level than the other frameworks, and everything not related to your business logic is decided for you. Data storage, computing power, communication between components, configuration, etc. Even the API is automatically created for you. And the key point is that you don't need to think about any of this. You're going to save a lot of thinking energy using Booster. Alright, so how does Booster works? Let's say that you have the business logic of your application that you want to build, and normally you also need to write the infrastructure logic so that you can deploy your application in a specific infrastructure provider. With Booster, this completely disappears. You just write your business logic using the Booster framework, and depending on the provider adapted that you choose, you can deploy your application in AWS, Azure, Kubernetes, or even in your local laptop. And yes, you are hearing it well. You are deploying a serverless application in your laptop and using it there without any provider. And this is fantastic for testing and debugging. Let's go back to this slide because it's not completely accurate. It would be better if we show it like this, because Booster sits between your business logic and the infrastructure, but also between your business logic and the client applications. Booster generates a GraphQL API for which there are a lot of client SDKs already built. Why GraphQL? Well, because it is super nice. It is a pool-based API, and at the same time, it allows real-time communication using subscriptions. If you need a client SDK for a specific platform, it is already done: Android, iOS, JavaScript, etc. And it has the right balance between strictness and flexibility. With GraphQL, you need to provide a schema so that all your clients know exactly which are the types of the data that you're going to share with them and which operations your system allows them to execute. But what is the cost of creating a GraphQL API? Well, the blood and happiness of developers. Yes. You need to write that schema by yourself. You also need to provide resolvers to translate the schema operations to the real operations that are executed against your data storage. So it is something really hard to do and maintain, except if you're using Booster, because it is completely updated and generated by you. For you, sorry. So yeah, let's say that you have 30 business models and they have like 100 of properties and a lot of operations that you can do against them. Booster auto-generates the schema for that and the resolvers. Thank you very much. I hope that I woke up your curiosity, and if you want to know more, visit us at booster.cloud or in any of the social media that you're seeing here. There are more videos coming, so hit the subscribe button.